Hi there, it's Marie, and this is Real Life on the Homestead in Ontario. Number one, let's start by apologizing for not uploading any videos. If you've watched my last video, I was on the road. I went to Ottawa. I was there for a week getting visas for 15 of our plan of vacation clients to travel to Egypt. So that kind of took me off my regular pattern. But I had started the carnivore diet, and I thought, it's been 2 weeks, I need to give you an update on what's going on. I have, number one, stuck to it. I have not deviated, having any sweets, 0 sugars, 0 vegetables. I've stuck to meat and animal products. While away, I actually did a video on how you could get meat at McDonald's. I'm not a McDonald's fan. Don't normally go there, but I was on the road and I needed something, and that worked. And I hope I educated some people on how to make that work for you. How did I manage through the week? Well, 0 alcohol. My girlfriend had some beautiful wines with her from Niagara College. However, I was good. Did not want to screw myself up, so stayed away from the alcohol. I roasted a chicken, had half a chicken 2 separate days. Got some ribs, did rack of ribs and had those. I had cheeses, I had yogurt, eggs, always love my eggs. So I managed to get through the week, behaving very nicely. How has it changed my life in the last 2 weeks? Well, I thought, hey, my inflammation's starting to go away. This is a good sign. This is my goal. Wasn't weight loss primarily. My primary concern is to feel better and start feeling better. And my inflammation was relieving and I was feeling great. And this morning, bang, I was feeling stiff. And as the morning went on and I went up and down stairs, I could feel my knees starting to seize up. I got a little panicky. So I ended up taking a couple of Tylenol arthritis because I did not want to get into the point that I was at 2 weeks ago when literally I couldn't sit or stand up from the toilet. And that's pretty bad. When you're in that much pain and that much stiffness and agony, don't wish that on anybody. So I took those Tylenol. I was trying to avoid these kind of things, but I took them, put my Dr. Ho on, giving myself some impulses through my knees, feeling a little bit better. But obviously, the tons of snow that we got overnight, we're at about 18 inches now, and the dampness in the air has affected me. I'm hoping that with the carnivore diet, slowly, this lifestyle will start taking that inflammation away, and I won't have these reactions. But as it is right now, I've lost some weight, lost some inflammation, but I can't say, wow, in 2 weeks I'm fixed. I don't expect that. And I'm falling off the couch here. I don't expect that, and it wouldn't be realistic. Now, I always said I was going to be very honest upfront with everything I did with this diet or lifestyle change. I am taking this group to Egypt. When I travel, I immerse myself in the culture, and that means food. So I've been thinking about it. I really want to give the carnivore a go, but I'm not going to deny myself the experience of traveling to this country that I've never been to before. So I'm thinking the best way to deal with it is I will eat mainly meat and animal products. But if they have something such as lentils, rice, or something in front of the group that is a cultural meal, I'm going to try it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to try it. But that means when I get back, I will have to weigh in, check my body fat, and go from there. I'm still going to try my best to stick on the right path, but I'm not going to deny myself, and I'm not going to lie to you that I was good on it when I wasn't. So I still have another 2 weeks before we take off to Egypt. And before taking off, I will do a weigh-in, a body fat analysis, and a BMI composition analysis on my scale. Nothing too technical, but gives us an idea of where I'm at. And the other thing I wanted to share with you, because I'm trying to think of what I want to share with you as an update. If I can, I'm going to throw in a couple of recipes, regular recipes for people who don't care about this carnivore adventure and are trying to follow me as a homesteader. I'm trying to, I guess, satisfy all my viewers because I appreciate all the feedback I've had from every viewer. But what I'm going to do is going to try some recipes. I'm going to try to share some of the carnivore recipes that I'm coming across that are very interesting. But what have I learned in the last 2 weeks of doing this? I do want to share with you. I am not an expert. I never claim to be an expert. I am learning. I am researching. I will share with you what I come across. But I will try and, I guess in the detail or the comment boxes, I will be putting in the links to videos I have watched. There are some amazing doctors out there, nutritionists, people who have done a lot of research. I'm not going to regurgitate, make notes of what they've said. I'm not the expert. I'm referring to them. So what I'll do is link in the description box videos that you can reference. And some of them are quite long, but they're worth listening to. And my attitude isn't believe everything you hear. I don't care who it comes from. It's take in the information, assess on its credibility on your life experience, and then go from there. The major thing I've learned is I think I've been lied to all my life about what health is. Oxalates is one of the things that has just made my jaw drop. I've always heard and told friends and shared with people when I did fitness training and nutrition counseling. Gosh, well, I guess we're looking at maybe 25 years ago because I was a certified personal trainer. I was telling people, eat your dark greens. They're healthy for you. Holy shit, I think, wrong from what I'm learning now. And oxalates is something that I wasn't really aware of. And the more references I find and details I find, it's almost like I've been lied to. Doctors have lied to me. I've lied to people, but I've lied out of ignorance, not on purpose. These vegetables contain a lot of toxins, the dark greens, a lot of toxins that I wasn't aware of. And I know people will say, no, that's not true. I don't believe that vegetables are good for you. You know what? You decide what's good for you. I've always said, make your own decisions. This is stuff I'm looking at for myself, and I'm sticking to that. I'm learning for myself. I'm not telling you what to do. I like the feedback. I don't want to be judged the same as way I'm not going to judge anybody. Oxalates, number one, of a surprise to me. I continue to learn from those. Again, I will link in the description box videos to watch. And I can't remember if it's the oxalate video or podcast that's like an hour and a half long. And I know people say, oh, an hour and a half, that's way too long to listen to this. Yet, you'll go and watch a garbage movie that's like 2-3 hours long. So really, the time you invest, the time I invest, is made on our own decision on what's important to us. I'd rather watch a documentary or a podcast on information that can improve my health over watching a reality TV show any day. So that's my personal preference. The other thing is sugar. I've always known sugar is not good for us. Even though I've always said I use organic cane sugar, which is true. I do use organic cane sugar. I also know that it's, in a sense, the cocaine that we all use. It's not good for us. The only thing is, I've now but learned that all the sugar substitutes are almost just teaching your palate to still crave sweet. So things like aspartame, I've always known was garbage, but sucralose and Splenda. Splenda is, what a lot of diabetics use to sweeten without having sugar. Holy shit, Splenda's made from sugar. It is sugar, just in a different form. A lot of sweeteners have negative effects. So how about we train our palate not to require the sweet? I'm glad I'm one of those people. I can have my coffee black just with cream. I don't like sugar or sweetener in it at all. But coffee itself is questionable. Some people say it's a plant and therefore you shouldn't use it. It has lots of toxins in it. Others say it's not bad for you. Go ahead and have it. Again, this is research I need to do for myself. I do not have an addictive personality, so I'm able to give up. Like, I've decided since Christmas I wasn't going to be drinking, and I'm fine with that. I don't crave it. I don't want to drink. If I want a glass of wine, I can have a glass of wine, but I don't crave it. I'm pretty sure I can do the same with sugar. I know I can do it with coffee, because when I was pregnant and I knew caffeine wasn't the best thing for an infant or a developing fetus, I gave it up, no problem. So we choose to consume what we choose to consume. And I'm going to be analyzing things a lot more closely. Again, being honest, while I'm away, I will be doing my videos for my travel playlist about Egypt, and I want to feature the food. This is part of the culture. This is part of visiting these countries. Not everybody wants to be on a meal plan journey or a change of lifestyle journey, and I want to share the information with everybody. I'm going to try to stick as much as possible to meats and animal products, but we'll be trying things. I will not lie about that. After we do Egypt, we're actually going to spend the weekend in Rome on our trip back. You think I'm not going to have a piece of pizza in Rome? I would lie to you if that's not the case. But that means when I get back, I have to reassess how I'm feeling. After doing carnivore faithfully for a month, then going away for a couple of weeks, how will I feel when I get back? Will I notice a difference? But when I get back, I will go back on this full-fledged carnivore journey, because I wanted to give it 90 days. It just happened that this adventure was booked and planned way ahead of time. And I still want to continue to share with you, but in the most honest and real life way. That is the way I want to do my channel, is just being honest. If I screw up or I've done something that didn't work, I want you to know about it, because that's what I want to share, is real knowledge. So for now, I'm going to see if I could get a few videos up before we take off. But you go out and you live your best life. So we'll talk to you soon, and make sure that you look at the description box for other information that you can reference and you can read up on. Go ahead, live your best life, and share with your friends.